Stop after 60. These 5 common breakfast foods are silently destroying your health. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning feeling a little stiff but ready to start your day. You walk into the kitchen, pour yourself a glass of orange juice, maybe toast a couple of slices of bread, and grab a bowl of cereal. You've been eating like this for years, thinking it's a healthy way to fuel your body. But what if I told you that these very foods, ones we've been told are good for us, could be silently damaging your health? What if, with every bite, you were unknowingly increasing your risk of diabetes, heart disease, and even memory loss? That's exactly what happened to Margaret, a 72-year-old grandmother. She had always been mindful of her diet. She avoided junk food, drank her morning juice religiously, and never missed her daily bowl of cereal. Yet despite her efforts, she began feeling more sluggish, her waistline grew, and worst of all, her doctor told her she was at risk for prediabetes. She was shocked. How could this happen when she was eating all the right foods? The truth is, some of the most common breakfast choices for people over 60 are actually some of the worst foods you could eat. They can spike your blood sugar, cause inflammation, and slowly rob you of your energy and vitality. But here's the good news. You can fix it, and it's easier than you think. Stay with me until the very end, because the last food I'm about to reveal is the most dangerous of them all, and almost no one realizes how toxic it is. If you're over 60, your breakfast choices matter more than ever. So let's break down the 5 worst culprits and, most importantly, what you should be eating instead. Number 1, fruit juice, the healthy drink that's really liquid sugar. For decades, we've been told that fruit juice is a healthy way to start the day. A glass of orange juice with breakfast? That's just what a balanced meal looks like, right? After all, it's made from fruit, it's packed with vitamins, and it's been a staple in households for generations. But what if I told you that drinking fruit juice is one of the worst things you can do for your health after 60? It may sound shocking, but the truth is fruit juice is nothing more than liquid sugar. Without the fiber found in whole fruit, the natural sugars in juice hit your bloodstream faster than soda. Yes, you heard that right. A standard glass of orange juice contains as much sugar as a can of cola. And what does that do to your body? It spikes your blood sugar, causes an energy crash later in the day, and contributes to insulin resistance, the first step toward type 2 diabetes. Margaret, the 72-year-old grandmother we met earlier, had no idea that her daily glass of orange juice was contributing to her health problems. She always thought she was making a smart choice by avoiding soda and sugary drinks. But over the years, she noticed her weight creeping up, her energy levels crashing by mid-morning, and worst of all, her doctor telling her she was on the verge of diabetes. She was stunned. She never drank soda, she didn't eat much candy, yet her blood sugar was out of control. The culprit? That seemingly innocent glass of juice every morning. So why does this happen? When you eat a whole orange, the natural sugars are balanced by fiber, which slows digestion and prevents blood sugar spikes. But when you drink juice, you strip away all the fiber, leaving behind a concentrated blast of sugar that floods your bloodstream. Your body responds by releasing a surge of insulin, the hormone that helps regulate blood sugar. Over time, too much insulin can make your cells resistant, leading to weight gain, fatigue, and even memory problems. And here's the real danger. Excess sugar doesn't just affect your weight, it fuels inflammation, which is linked to diseases like Alzheimer's, heart disease, and even certain cancers. So what should you do instead? The answer is simple. Swap that glass of juice for whole fruit. If you love orange juice, try eating a whole orange and an instead. You'll still get the vitamins, but you'll also get the fiber your body needs to process the sugar more slowly. If you like having something to sip on, try adding a splash of lemon or lime to a glass of water for a refreshing, low-sugar alternative. Another great option? A low-sugar smoothie made with fiber-rich ingredients like spinach, chia seeds, and a handful of berries. This way you get the nutrients as sours without the sugar overload. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever felt an energy crash after drinking fruit juice? Have you checked the sugar content on the label? If you're surprised by how unhealthy juice really is, type juice shock in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going, because trust me, What I'm about to reveal next is just as surprising. Number 2, breakfast cereal, the hidden danger in your bowl. For years, we've been told that a bowl of cereal is the perfect way to start the day. Quick, convenient, and supposedly heart healthy. But what if I told you that many of the cereals marketed as healthy choices are actually loaded with sugar, artificial additives, and processed carbs that can wreak havoc on your body after 60? The shocking reality is that most breakfast cereals, even the ones labeled as whole grain or low fat, are no better than a dessert. Many of them contain more sugar than a candy bar, causing your blood sugar to spike and crash, leaving you feeling drained and sluggish before lunchtime. And here's the worst part. These cereals don't just make you tired. They contribute to weight gain, brain fog, and increase your risk of developing diabetes and heart disease. Take Linda, a 74-year-old retired teacher. Every morning for years, she poured herself a bowl of bran flakes, thinking she was making a smart, healthy choice. After all, bran is good for digestion, right? But despite eating what she thought was a healthy breakfast, she found herself constantly hungry just an hour later. She started gaining weight, felt her energy plummet mid-morning, and had trouble concentrating. It wasn't until she took a closer look at the nutrition label that she realized what was happening. Her so-called healthy cereal had over 15 grams of sugar per serving. That's more than 3 teaspoons of sugar first thing in the morning. No wonder she felt exhausted and hungry so soon after eating. So why do cereals have this effect? The problem lies in the refined grains and added sugars. Many breakfast cereals are made from highly processed wheat or corn, which means they are stripped of natural fiber and nutrients. Without fiber, your body digests them too quickly, leading to rapid spikes in blood sugar and insulin levels. When this happens over and over again, your body starts storing more fat, your metabolism slows down, and your risk of type 2 diabetes skyrockets. And it's not just the sugar. Many cereals also contain harmful additives like artificial flavors, colors, and preservatives that disrupt gut health and contribute to digestive issues and bloating, something many people over 60 already struggle with. So what's the alternative? Ditch the boxed cereals and go for real whole foods instead. One of the best replacements is steel-cut oats. Unlike processed cereals, steel-cut oats are rich in fiber, which helps keep your blood sugar stable and keeps you full for hours. You can sweeten them naturally with cinnamon, nuts, and berries for a delicious, heart-healthy breakfast. Another great option? Eggs with a slice of whole grain or sprouted toast. This gives you protein and fiber, keeping your energy levels steady throughout the morning. And here's a challenge for you. Go to your kitchen right now and check the nutrition label on your cereal box. Look at the sugar content. If it's more than 5 grams per serving, it's time to make a change. And if you're shocked by what you find, drop a comment below saying cereal trap, because trust me, you're not alone. Now, if you think cereal is bad, wait until you hear about the next common breakfast food. It's something nearly everyone eats, yet it silently drains your energy and fuels inflammation. Stay with me because this one might surprise you. Number 3, white bread and toast, the silent energy killer. Picture this. It's morning and you're in the kitchen preparing the same breakfast you've had for years. You pop a couple of slices of white bread into the toaster, spread on some margarine, maybe a little jam, and pair it with your coffee. It's a routine that feels comfortable, familiar. But what if I told you that this simple habit is slowly draining your energy, spiking your blood sugar, and fueling inflammation in your body? Many people over 60 don't realize that white bread is one of the worst foods you can eat, especially first thing in the morning. It may taste harmless, but once inside your body, it behaves just like sugar, causing blood sugar spikes that leave you feeling exhausted and hungry just an hour or two later. Even worse, white bread is made from refined flour that has been stripped of fiber, vitamins, and minerals, offering you zero nutritional value. Take Robert, a 70-year-old retired mechanic. For years, he started his mornings with 2 slices of white toast and a cup of coffee. It was quick, easy, and seemed harmless. But over time, he started noticing something strange. He would wake up feeling fine, but by mid-morning, he felt sluggish and foggy-headed. His joints ached, and he struggled with weight gain, despite eating what he thought was a modest breakfast. When he finally spoke to his doctor, He was shocked to learn that his morning toast was one of the key contributors to his rising blood sugar levels and inflammation. So why is white bread so harmful, especially for people over 60? The answer lies in how your body processes refined grains. When you eat white bread, your digestive system quickly breaks it down into simple sugars, causing a rapid spike in blood sugar. Your body then releases a surge of insulin to bring blood sugar levels down. This leads to an energy crash, which makes you feel sluggish and hungry, causing you to crave more food just hours later. Over time, this cycle of highs and lows can contribute to insulin resistance, weight gain, and even cognitive decline. But the damage doesn't stop there. White bread also fuels chronic inflammation, which plays a major role in conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and even Alzheimer's. Studies show that diets high in refined carbs can accelerate aging, weaken the immune system, and increase the risk of memory problems. And let's not forget margarine, the go-to spread for toast. Many margarines contain trans fats, which are known to raise bad cholesterol, LDL, and lower good cholesterol, HDL, increasing the risk of heart disease. So what should you eat instead? If you love bread, opt for whole grain or sprouted grain bread, which contains fiber that helps stabilize blood sugar and keeps you full longer. Another great choice is sourdough bread, which is easier to digest and has beneficial probiotics that support gut health. Instead of margarine, use real butter, avocado, or nut butter for a much healthier fat source. If you're craving something sweet, try topping your toast with a thin layer of almond butter and some fresh berries instead of sugary jam. Here's a challenge for you. Go to your kitchen right now and check your bread label. If the first ingredient says enriched flour or you don't see the words whole grain on the label, it's time to make a switch. If this information surprised you, drop a comment below saying bread trap, because so many people are falling for this one without even realizing it. And trust me, if you think white bread is bad, wait until you hear about the next breakfast food on our list. This one is sneaky. It's disguised as a healthy snack, but it's actually packed with more sugar than a candy bar. Stay with me, because what I'm about to reveal will shock you. Number 4, flavored yogurt, the sugar bomb in disguise. For many people, grabbing a cup of yogurt in the morning seems like a healthy choice. After all, yogurt is packed with probiotics, calcium, and protein, everything your body needs to stay strong, right? But what if I told you that most flavored yogurts, the ones labeled as low fat or fruit on the bottom, contain as much sugar as a candy bar? That's right. That tiny cup of yogurt that seems so innocent might be silently wreaking havoc on your blood sugar, gut health, and metabolism. Meet Susan, a 66-year-old retired nurse who had always tried to eat well. She had been told that yogurt was good for digestion and gut health, so every morning she grabbed her favorite brand of low-fat strawberry yogurt from the fridge. She liked how creamy and sweet it was, and it made her feel like she was starting her day on a healthy note. But despite her efforts, Susan found herself gaining weight, feeling bloated, and suffering from constant sugar cravings throughout the day. Confused and frustrated, she decided to take a closer look at the label on her yogurt cup. What she saw shocked her. 25 grams of sugar, the same as a candy bar. So why is flavored yogurt such a problem, especially for people over 60? It all comes down to hidden sugars. Many brands market their yogurts as healthy, but they add massive amounts of sugar and artificial sweeteners to make them taste better. And because yogurt is naturally acidic, companies often add even more sugar to balance out the tangy flavor. As a result, when you eat flavored yogurt, your blood sugar spikes rapidly, triggering an insulin response that can lead to weight gain, fatigue, and increased cravings for more sugar. This cycle is especially dangerous as we age because it contributes to insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and cognitive decline. And the problems don't stop there. Excess sugar in yogurt also disrupts gut bacteria. Your gut health plays a crucial role in digestion, immunity, and even mental clarity. When you consume too much sugar, it feeds harmful bacteria in your gut, leading to bloating, inflammation, and a weakened immune system. A poor gut microbiome has even been linked to increased risks of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. So while you may think you're doing something good for your digestion, that sweetened yogurt could actually be harming your gut more than helping it. So what should you eat instead? The best option is plain Greek yogurt, unsweetened and packed with protein and probiotics that actually benefit your gut. If you need a little sweetness, add fresh berries, a drizzle of raw honey, or a sprinkle of cinnamon for a natural flavor boost. Unlike flavored yogurt, this combination gives you fiber, antioxidants, and real nutrients without the sugar overload. Another great trick, add a handful of chopped nuts or seeds for extra protein and healthy fats to keep you full longer. Now here's a challenge for you. Go to your fridge right now and check your yogurt's sugar content. If you see anything over 10 grams per serving, it's time to rethink your choice. And if you're shocked by what you find, type yogurt trap in the comments below, because trust me, you're not alone. But we're not done yet. If you thought yogurt was sneaky, wait until you hear about the next breakfast food. It's one that millions of people eat every single day, but it's been linked to heart disease, high blood pressure, and even cancer. This is the most dangerous one yet, so don't go anywhere. Number 5, processed breakfast meats, the hidden risk of cancer and heart disease. There's nothing like waking up to the smell of sizzling bacon or sausage in the morning. For many people, it's the ultimate comfort food, the perfect pairing with eggs and toast. But what if I told you that these processed breakfast meats, the ones you've been eating for years, are some of the most dangerous foods for your heart, brain, and overall health? David, a 75-year-old retired firefighter, had always been in great shape. He spent his career staying active, lifting heavy equipment, and eating what he thought was a solid, protein-rich diet. Every morning he fried up a few slices of bacon or sausage alongside his eggs. It was a habit he never questioned. After all, he wasn't eating pastries or sugary cereal. But during a routine checkup, his doctor gave him a wake-up call. His blood pressure was through the roof, his cholesterol was dangerously high, and worst of all, he had plaque buildup in his arteries, increasing his risk of a heart attack or stroke. The doctor asked him about his diet, and when David mentioned his daily bacon and sausage routine, the doctor shook his head. So why are processed meats so harmful, especially as we age? The answer lies in the preservatives, additives, and unhealthy fats hidden inside them. Most processed meats, like bacon, sausage, and ham, contain nitrates and nitrites, chemicals used to preserve the meat and enhance its color. Studies have shown that these compounds can form carcinogenic substances in the body, increasing the risk of colon cancer. In fact, the World Health Organization, WHO, has classified processed meats as a Group 1 carcinogen, meaning there is strong evidence that they contribute to cancer. And it's not just cancer. Processed meats also wreak havoc on your heart. They are packed with sodium, which can lead to high blood pressure, water retention, and an increased risk of heart disease. The saturated fats found in processed meats, which can raise bad cholesterol, LDL, clogging arteries and reducing blood flow to the brain and heart. This is especially dangerous for seniors because restricted blood flow can lead to memory problems, fatigue, and even cognitive decline. Now you might be thinking, but I need protein in the morning. What should I eat instead? The good news is that you don't have to give up a savory, protein-rich breakfast. Instead of processed meats, opt for healthier, natural protein sources like pasture-raised eggs, smoked salmon, or avocado with seeds. If you still want that hearty, meaty flavor, try organic turkey sausage or even homemade breakfast patties made with lean ground turkey and natural seasonings. These options deliver protein without the harmful additives, keeping your heart and brain strong. If you're serious about protecting your health, here's a challenge for you. Go to your fridge right now and check the label on your bacon or sausage. Look for ingredients like sodium nitrite, sodium erythorbate, or cured with nitrates. If you see these, it's time to rethink your breakfast choices. And if you're surprised by what you find, type meat trap in the comments below, because so many people have no idea how dangerous these foods really are. If you've been eating these breakfast foods for years, I know what you might be thinking right now. Have I been harming my health all this time? The truth is, many of us grew up believing that these foods, fruit juice, cereal, white bread, flavored yogurt, and processed meats, were part of a balanced breakfast. The food industry, clever marketing, and outdated dietary advice led us to believe they were good for us. But now we know better. The good news? It's never too late to make a change. The moment you decide to swap these harmful foods for healthier alternatives, your body starts to heal. Your energy levels stabilize. Your blood sugar stays in check. Your heart stays strong and your mind stays sharp. Small changes can lead to life-changing results, and it all starts with what you put on your plate each morning. So let's do a quick recap. Instead of fruit juice, choose whole fruits or a fiber-rich smoothie to avoid sugar crashes. Swap out breakfast cereals for steel-cut oats, eggs, or a protein-packed meal that keeps you full and energized. Ditch white bread and opt for whole grain or sourdough, and replace margarine with real butter, avocado, or almond butter. Instead of flavored yogurt, choose plain Greek yogurt and sweeten it naturally with berries and cinnamon. And finally, steer clear of processed meats like bacon and sausage. Your heart and brain will thank you. Now let's talk about you. Which of these breakfast foods surprise you the most? Have you been eating any of them without realizing the damage they could be causing? Share your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear from you. Your experience might just help someone else make a healthier choice. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. It lets me know you're enjoying this kind of content and helps more people see it. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video filled with tips to help you live a healthier, stronger life. And one last thing, if you know someone who still eats these foods every day, share this video with them. It could make a huge difference in their health. Remember, what you eat in the morning sets the tone for the rest of your day and your future. Choose wisely, stay informed, and keep taking care of yourself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.